What's going on YouTube? This is Matt, aka Chief Matt, here again with another episode of Clash Royale. In our previous episode, we talked about the Lava Hound deck, and if you want to learn more about that, just click on the past video. It's by far the best possible Lava Hound deck you can have. In today's episode, we will be discussing the Royale Giant deck, and let's just open these up real fast. There is nothing too special in these, and by far, this is the best possible Royale Giant deck you can have in this game. It is. I have yet to lose, which I will show you. Here it is, right here. The Royale Giant deck. In this one, we're rocking the Royale Giant, Furnace, Fireball, Barbarians, Mega Minion, Zap, Archers, and the Log. I'm going to show you a replay real fast, but first off, let's just show you this. And I've won previous ones before this as well. That right there is 4, and I've won 2 in the past as well. So that's 6 victories and 0 losses. And look on the right hand side. There are just so many different possible ways of going up against different people. And let me just show you this one real fast. This was a cycle deck with a hog, and this person's trying to try to cycle as fast as he can through his cards in order to get to me. So he uses the miner on the bottom right hand side, I believe. And yes, and he uses the fireball as well. So I'm going to use the archers to counteract that, and the fireball to take out those the minion horde. I'm going to place down the furnace as well. And the key to this deck is to wait until you have around 10 elixir, and then you place down the furnace, and then you also try to place down the Royale Giant. You're going to want to have some support behind the Royale Giant push. I'm going to zap that real fast so the Goblin Barrel goes down. There we go. So we place down the Royale Giant, our first one. He's going to put down the Inferno Tower, which we now know he has. So this entire game, my mindset is going to be, how do I take out the Inferno Tower and the Skeleton army? This entire game, I'm just going to try to figure out, how do I counteract that in order to make a bigger push? So I did get some damage down, nothing really too special. We're going to place down another Furnace, and he's going to put down the the princess, excuse me. Every time he puts down the princess, I'm going to just log it. I'm going to use my log, and I'm going to take it out. So here we go. I was waiting there to see if he would put any other kind of troop down that I could log as well. So he's going to put the Goblin Barrel on my furnace. I'm going to let him do that. It's not going to be an issue for me. I'm okay with that. It's not a big deal at all. I'm going to put down the Mega Minion down on my side. That's going to be, I was talking before about the Royale Giant needing backup, and that's going to be the backup it's going to need. And he's going to use the furnace, we know this, so we're going to get ready for him to use that. I'm going to zap the minion horde so that my archers can take him out real fast. Maybe that wasn't the best idea, but that's okay. There's no reason for me to use the log on that. We took too many of the skeletons out anyway, so that wasn't important. Let's see what he's going to use. I'm going to put down the furnace again. I know that he has to cycle to get back to his Inferno Tower, and he doesn't have it yet. So I'm going to put down my Royale Giant. I'm going to use the log to take out on the left-hand side the Goblin Barrel. And I'm getting a few knocks off, which is great. So now I got that tower on the right-hand side to 1594. And now the goal is, how do I get that pesky princess down? I'm not sure what to do. So again, on the left-hand side, he's just trying to make pushes on the left side because I pushed on the right. And I'm just going to let that miner chip away. It's not important to me at all whatsoever. So we know that he's going to put down the Inferno Tower. How do we take that out? We're going to zap it. And once we do, we're going to get one more hit off and one more, and then he's going to lock onto the tower. And he's just going to get a few chip points. All we need is a few chip points. Now the game is heavily in our favor. Like I said, this Royale Giant deck is absurdly powerful. It is so overpowered, and that's why I highly recommend everyone using it. That was a misplayed fireball. I should not have thrown that, and honestly, that could have just been more chip damage away, and I would have been pretty mad if I wasn't able to win this game because of that. Because of that fireball. So right now we use the log again on the princess, knocking down the tower to 690. Is he able to play? Oh, he doesn't even play the Inferno Tower down, which is just game. He's just going to get one more hit off. I'm going to use my fireball, and that's just game. Good game. Alright, so that's the replay. like I said, this is an extremely overpowered deck. So we're going to use it in a live feed now, just to show you guys how powerful it can be. So let's see what we're going to do here. Ooh, okay, so we start off with the Furnace, the Fireball, Archers, and the Log. I'm going to want to play the Furnace, and you have to play the Furnace in a strategic position. Put that down, and then we're going to use the Log as well, just to take out the Princess. And I'm going to save up. There we go. Now let's see what he has. The first Royal Giant, okay, so he does have the Inferno Tower. So now we, like I said before, the entire game is going to be trying to be strategic, seeing what we can use to take out the. Okay, so we know that he has this kind of a deck. That's absolutely fine. We're going to be able to take that out with not too much of a problem. And okay, so he does get some knocks off. This is going to be a very interesting deck to go against. I haven't gone against an Expo deck in a very long time. Actually, I do have a pretty good Expo deck that I can show you guys as well, so I'll make a video on that if you want me to. Also, I have two friends of mine that love this game as well, and are also in the Legendary Arena, near 3,800 trophies. If you guys want me to do a commentary with them, please let me know. That I would love to do that if you guys would enjoy it. So let's put down the Furnace on the left-hand side. Now that we know that's what he wants to do, my game plan is going to be, how do I take out these guys without having too big of an issue? So I'm going to wait for him to play anything like okay, I'm going to zap it, I'm going to knock it down. Boom. He gets 0 hits off. Just the Log, not a big deal. He has a very good deck actually against the Royal Giant deck, because he has the Inferno Tower and he has a tank in the Expo, which does a lot of damage. Let's play a defensive Royal Giant in the back corner and see what we can do if we have time. We're going to use the Log to take out the Princess again. We're going to place another Furnace, down on the left-hand side. We're going to back it up. Let's see if we can take him out. And perfect, so we got that out of the way. Now it's just offensive time. What can we do to take out, get even more damage down? 1952, that was great. That was a lot of damage we just did against him. He's probably going to try to, does he have he does have another one. So we're going to wait till he hits me a few times, and we're going to zap it, and then we're going to also log these skeletons. Hopefully we can take him out. Okay, we didn't get that. We only got 1 hit off, which is okay. Hopefully we can get some Mega Minion damage down now. And yes, he did not lock on, which is fantastic. Okay, now we're only a few hits away from victory. And let's back him up with Archers. And let's knock it. And I'm pretty sure that's game right here. If this doesn't kill it off, we'll just log it for the win. Yep, alright. And boom, there we go, guys. Another victory with the Royal Giant deck. This deck is extremely effective against all varieties of decks. I haven't even seen the Expo deck in so long, and we were able to take it out. So there you go, guys. Here's another deck that I've shown you guys that's very effective. Check back on my other ones. I did a bowler deck. I did the Lava Hound deck. I mean, if you guys want to check other ones out, again, if you want to ask me anything, comment on the site down below, and I would be happy to do so. So, yeah, I'm going to ask for another Furnace. Perfect. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Thanks again, guys. See ya.